Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Quest to Double Chest episode. I don't know. I genuinely don't know recording this. But you'll see in the title. So if you have that question, you can find that. We're so bad. We're not going to recount, and we're not going to recant, I should say, how long it's been. It's been about a month and 2 weeks. 6 weeks. We're back. Not going to get into it. Listen, life happens. Some things have to be set in motion. Some things have to be taken care of. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to get business done. I do believe the last time I was on this world, given that I'm here, was when I was streaming on TikTok. I was streaming Minecraft. You didn't miss much. We were just caving. So I did get a bunch of stuff, if I remember. That was a while ago, too. But we need some levels, because as you can see, the pickaxe is not doing too good. But speaking of the pickaxe, that is very important for today's episode, as you can see in the title. We're going to be taking care of Obsidian today, which, you know, initially judging it, sounds like it might be pretty easy. The problem is we're going to have to find lava lakes underground, because we can't really go to the nether. I mean, I could... I just thought maybe I could get a bunch of lava buckets and somehow just bring them to the overworld, just spread them out, and then do water. That's too tedious. That's way too tedious. So we're not going to do that. So we're just going to find some lava lakes in the overworld, which shouldn't be too hard. Problem is, even if we do, not going to be enough for a double chest full of obsidian. So actually, you know, it's when I start to introduce the topic of the video that I realize actually how long it's going to take. But that's okay. That's okay. It's part of the grind. We're not going to keep these. I usually don't keep peep the skin, Edna mode. Usually I don't keep the regular bows. If I do, I mean, they're just not worth much. And even the enchanted ones they drop, I haven't gotten any crazy ones, which I kind of want, because on my bow I have, like, mine's good, but I like to get a power 4 bow so I can combine it. Yeah, look at this. That's the best bow I've gotten. Maybe it's just super rare, which is probably the case, or it's just there's a cap on it. Like you can't actually get that crazy ones. But wait, what do we just do? Sneeze coming. Oh, that felt so good. That one came out never. But boomski. 33 levels, so we can go repair now. But yeah, hey, it's been a minute, and some of you might have been wondering, Anthony, you said you were gonna fix the creeper farm. When are you gonna do that? Dude, I don't know. I'm really fed up with that thing. I was so excited when I found that that video on YouTube, and shout out that dude. No diss on him, but I was so excited to build it and everything, and it's just been a disaster. I mean, I've explained this. I've tried to fix it multiple times, and it just has not worked. So, and this is just me thinking out loud, I genuinely think the best idea is going to be to just make a regular mob spawner up in the sky like that, and just let the creepers spawn naturally. I mean, or just make one that doesn't involve golem. I mean, I could of course try to get cats up there and ocelot. Just thinking about that sounds absolutely torturous. But I could still, I mean, maybe even thinking about it now, I could keep that one, and I could just get rid of the center part where the golems are, and just make a platform, and then make like the trapdoor so it looks like they walk across, and they'll just randomly fall down. It won't be as fast and everything, but I genuinely don't think that'll actually take down the efficiency of it, and it'll still do what I want it to do. Obviously, still have to be AFK, which is the only downside, but that's okay. I'm expecting that with any farm I'm gonna make. But yeah, let's actually, if I remember on stream, it is too expensive to do this, and I should just enchant one. Oh my god, I almost just vomited. Because yeah, this one, that's right, we were gonna enchant a new one on Breaking 3. Perfect. However, looting has been such a pain, bro. It makes me think that looting 3 doesn't even exist anymore. I know it does, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, bro, can I get it? I think I've only seen like looting 2 once, let alone 3. All right, let's do that. Let's, dude, you know what's so cool? I can use the trackpad on the PlayStation to do this. I just figured that out. I mean, if I could get good with it, I could... Not bad. I could use it, but let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Please put efficiency on it. Silk Touch? Bruh, now that makes me not want to use it. Whatever. We're gonna go with it. Doesn't matter really. It's gonna be our pickaxe. So yeah, pretty straightforward what we need to find. But I wish it was as simple as just finding one, because that's gonna be a second. Let's think this through too. I need, obviously, I have water. It's gonna be a lot of journeying back and forth, so probably best that I make some food. Because that's the one thing. Like, I'm gonna have to take batches back. Do I have any potatoes in here? Or did I? Oh my goodness, I did. Oh, I was cooking stone. That was for the basement. Okay, we can take that out. I need potatoes because it's gonna be a lot of going back and forth. Might be a good idea to make an ender chest, but even then, eventually I need to venture into the nether. I hate that I have to admit that because I hate that place. But it might serve me good, and maybe I'd do that on stream to take care of getting all the stuff I need for like potions and whatnot, just in one little stream, so I can get a brewing stand, get some fire resistance potions, and then we can venture even further. So that way I can get the shulker stuff eventually when I go to the end and fight the ender dragon, because I'm gonna need potions and all types of stuff, which we need for the nether. What is that over there? Is that an egg? FOV, help me. It is. FOV's crazy on the kid. Dude, I keep it on the max if you guys haven't been able to tell. It makes things look so much bigger from the side. Like, see how far away that looks? Like that little hut over there. And then I do this, and it looks giant. It looks absolutely... That's insane, bro. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I mean, best thing to do now is just venture. I'm going to go grab some potatoes, which we have plenty of. I keep yapping. I want to check this, actually. I have not checked this thing in a long time. This should be in the trunk of my house. Oh, yeah. Oh. Nice. I'm not going to do that now, because I feel like they would glitch. But what I wanted... Yeah. Well, I don't even know if I need chickens now. Double chest of feathers. God, that'll be tedious. That'll be the most boring episode I could possibly make, bro. Just killing a bunch of chickens. Yeah, down here. But yeah. We got to do some adventuring, which is usually how these episodes go. There's probably caves nearby, actually, that I could just hop into, which is what I'm going to start with, and then see if they can go down pretty far. I'm concerned I'm not going to be able to find, like, a super deep, big lava lake. And even finding one, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Because I don't know, also, if, like, below the surface level of those lava lakes in caves, if... they are also solid blocks below it. Because if it's not, I'm screwed. It would just turn into cobblestone, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if that's going to cause us issues too. Because if it was all solid blocks, that would actually be a huge help. Because I could just layer it at that point. I could put water over each layer and then just keep going down. That would be ideal. But we'll cross that path when we find it. So I'm going to cook some of this potatoes. And we're going to go venturing. And when we find it, I will be back. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay. Wonderful news. I didn't have to go far at all. There was a cave, a little like... It's not a ravine, but just like a little inlet to a cave right here. Right behind my house. And I've known it's been here. I've never gone down because I originally didn't think it went this deep. But, oh, it goes deep. We have a couple lava lakes. We have one right here, which is a smaller one. But then we have one right here, and I haven't even really gone that much far. Oh, bro, I didn't even... Let's go. I'd already been down here just to this spot, and then I ran out of torches. But I didn't even see that diamond, so... that is a great start. Just going to clear this area around. But I'm going to start the montage right here. And then after that, it's going to be... For you guys, it's just going to be a crisp, smooth... back to back to back, just a bunch of obsidian mining. To me, it's going to be several, potentially dozens, of trips back and forth to caves, and venturing to the Beyond Lands to find lava lakes. Dang. So yeah, because I care about you guys, I want to provide the top tier Minecraft content on YouTube. The top tier. And you know what? If you want to be at the top, you got to work for it. So I ain't cutting no corners. But yeah, let's It's been too long, guys. It's been way too long since we've been doing this. So I'm excited to get back to it. So you know what that means. Cue the montage. Ladies, gentlemen, we're done. We're finished. Let me tell you a little story of what happened today. I was almost done. I had a few stacks left, and I just wanted to get all the clips, at least most of them, rendered into the editing software I use, so I can have them ready. They added up to 4 hours, and that was before I recorded this one, so about 4.5 hours of just mining Obsidian. At this moment that I'm speaking right now, I didn't clip them down, so that's what lies ahead of me. But ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're finished. Shout out this little area right here. I know it was fast in the montage, if you even got to the end of it. But the last one that did it, I went in this cave, and I forget how I found it, but you won't actually see it. I'll just be back at the place. But we're not too far from my place, only a few hundred blocks. And there was a little lava lake, and it was literally just this size. Like what you see, this little outline right here, and it went all the way down. Just wait. All of this was lava. And yes, I mined all of it. Every single, I mean, there's still some left. But all of it is mine, dude. And let me tell you, man, I was not expecting the difficulties and the certain, I don't know what you call them, doing this, because there was just, it's hard to mine Obsidian, and it's hard to do it to where it's like row after row, mining row after row, because just the lava. I mean, you have to literally be like this, oh, lava's coming, do that, and then this, oh, lava's coming, do this. And there's times where, again, if you saw in the montage, where I would do this, I wouldn't build, but there was Obsidian that went downwards, and there was lava on this block all the way up, so it was going to flow out, so I had to put water on top, like so, and I had to like stand back and then just mine it like that, and then I had to replace the water, and most of them went down like that. So dude, it was just not fun. I couldn't get large chunks done in just a few minutes, no matter how efficiently I tried to work. And I think overall it took me, I want to say 4 separate caves, which really isn't that bad, but man, oh my goodness, add it to the list. I think these things are going to be like simple. I mean, I didn't maybe think simple. I knew it was going to be a little difficult to find the right, the right caves and whatnot. But man, I did not expect this. So my work's cut out for me. But I'm going to, by the way, this is a pretty cool cave. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. It's brighter on my editing software, or on OBS. But I'm going to head back so we can officially see all the obsidians back there. I did make a couple trips. Luckily, we're not that far. Only a few hundred blocks, so I just got over this way. But I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so we got a little extra. Only 47 extra, but hey, I'll bring that back to the chest because I might need it. But we're done. Holy moly, dude. It literally feels like deja vu. I didn't expect that to be that bad. Oh. I don't think I'm going to say that again. I probably will. But I'm going to do my best to avoid that. Anyway. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I had a few things planned, like, oh, I'll get the Obsidian done, and then we can, work on a little bit of stuff here. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I gotta tame this Goliath. That is the unedited clips that I read. So, just know, it's a lot of work, and I think, actually, I can confidently say this is the most, like, the longest I'll have to edit something. The longest amount of clips that I've had to edit something. And man, where do we want to put the Obsidian? We'll put it in here. And I will say, I mean, I don't think anybody's that tedious. I know I wouldn't be. But, it's kind of a funny story. There was a point, because I did this in multiple sessions, if you couldn't tell in the montage. But there was one point where I sat down to do just like a few stacks. Luckily, it was only like 3 stacks, because I only did it for like 20, 30 minutes. And I guess I had my my little panel thing. I had it like this. And the entire time, I was just filming. I was just recording, and I was sitting here like this, mining. And I kept looking over, and it didn't occur to me. I wasn't like, that's weird, there's no Minecraft. And then it hit me. It hit me like 20 minutes later, dude, like an idiot. And I'm like, wait a minute. This entire time, I was just recording my face. Like, it got no gameplay at all. And I kept looking at it. Like, I was staring right at it, dude. Oh, God, what was this at? I think it was at 811. Yeah, we'll call it that. It's a little small. Probably should make it bigger, whatever. But dude, it was so funny. I was like, why did I just do that? So, if I have some sticklers out there who are like, I went back and looked, and you're missing 3 stacks in the montage. You hacked. You cheated. You spawned these items in. Man, leave me alone. Also, there was 38 in the chest that I had over there that I took anyway, and that just makes up the extra that I mined, so that doesn't even count. So yes, there was 3.5 stacks that you won't see on camera. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah. As always, guys, thank you for watching. We have some exciting content on the way. Some very exciting content. I'm not going to get into details. I don't really want to get into details. But just understand this. A lot of ideas. And ideas that aren't going to remain ideas. They are going to be put into practice. And let me just do a little bit of inspiration for you guys. And a little pep talk to myself. You have to allow yourself to be really bad at something. You have to. Everybody starts and they suck at it. Everybody does. I'm not saying my content sucks. I'm saying something new. And if you're trying something new, you have to allow yourself to suck. You have to create something, especially with content creation, any type of art. You have to just create it and be like, yep, this is terrible. But I did it. I pushed through. Because it was either I started somewhere, or for the rest of my entire life, I just waited to start and tried to think it. Goes down to the saying, I don't even know if this is a famous saying, but just think about it. You don't learn how to swim by reading a book about swimming. And that will never be the case for anything, especially content creation. So, pep talk for myself, but to everybody out there who just wants to create something, please just do it. Please get rid of all expectations. Please get rid of everything that you expect how people to react to it. Don't do that. And you don't have to share it with anybody. If you want to, go ahead. And if you don't have anybody, please by all means send me a message on here and send me your content. Send me your art. I will support it, okay? And I will encourage you, and I will tell you you're doing such a great job, and you're doing so much more than what a large majority of people ever even think of doing. Because that's all they do. They think of doing it. So the fact that you took that first step, be proud of yourself, okay? I'm telling you, whatever it is, if you want to make music, if you want to make, if you want to write, if you want to draw, if you want to make video game content, I don't care what it is. Go record something right now, go do it. Don't tell anybody. If it's a video, record it. You don't even have to upload it. You don't even have to have a plan of uploading it. Just record it to be like, okay, this is what it's going to be, and I'm going to look at it. And you might be like, you know what, this isn't that bad. In fact, I would encourage you just to upload, man. I mean, if you see the type of content that a lot of people, and I'm not hating, but there's a lot of content out there nowadays, because there's obviously so much, and I look at it and I'm like, man, there's really not a lot of skill behind this. Kudos to these people. They have great ideas, but the only difference between them and us, in terms of, not taking action, is the fact that they actually just took action. There wasn't anything incredible. There wasn't just insane skill. A lot of them, yes, they were blessed with that, but most of them weren't. They just started creating. So please listen to my words and just create. Just do something. Just do something. Put it out there for the world to see. Be vulnerable. That's art. That's creation. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. That's the whole point of it. If it was perfect, this would be a boring type of thing. Boring type of existence. So let's not do that. Anyway, back to what started this. Exciting stuff on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting stuff. So please stay tuned. Apologies for the inconsistency in time. This video took me a long time to make, man. And I can only just predict that might start getting like that with some of these episodes, because the ones I have on my list, they're going to take a second. They are going to take, they're going to take some grinding. And I'm ready to tackle them, but please understand I'm not doing this on purpose. It's just, it's how the cookie crumbles. So thank you guys for watching. I'm very, very appreciative of it. And we'll see you guys in the next one.